What's up, everybody? Jumping on kind of late here. I meant to get on earlier, but didn't work out. What's going on, Redneck Okie? Hey, Crystal Creek. Hey, Ken. Caffey Farms. How's it going?
Hi, guys.
Hey, Kaya.
Hi.
Hey, Beth. How are you?
I haven't been on YouTube in a couple days.
Nope. What's going on, Michael Conley? Hey, Kaya?
What?
Will you go get me? Go get a jar of honey for Mom.
Okay.
Justin, right? The honey turned out great. Has a little bit of air bubbles at the top still. We're just gonna give it a little more time. And I could have avoided all that if we would have let that honey set in that bucket probably for a couple more days. All them bubbles would have came to the top, and of course the spouts on the bottom. But we didn't. We were in a hurry, so I'll try to show you guys a jar here in just a minute.
Here it is.
All right.
There it is.
So it turned out pretty clear. As you can see, all these bubbles up top, which that don't really bother us because it still tastes great. But we got our little labels on there. And I don't remember how many quarts and pints and all that we ended up with, but we did really well off of that one hive this year. Redneck Okie says, are you getting any rain? So that's why I'm jumping on here really late tonight. We've been trying to work outside all day, and these storms kept popping up and coming right over our house. Seemed like it would rain for 30 minutes, and it quit for 20 minutes. It rained for 30 minutes on and off all day, so it made working outside kind of rough. Robert's asking how much honey we ended up with. I did tally it up, and I think I put it on my phone. And I broke it up by pints, half pints, and quarts. We ended up with 23 pints, 11 half pints, and 2 quarts. So not a ton, but we're very happy with it, and it's really good. We can either show that or wait for the video. Let me see it.
I'm too excited to wait.
Rachel wants to show you guys a picture that she had made of Bear. You guys can see it.
So if you guys are on our Facebook, I put several pictures of Bear up and had everybody vote because I could not decide which one to have printed. And everybody voted pretty much for that one. There was a lot of good ones.
Yeah.
So I am going to hang that in our living room wall. So I'm so excited about that.
Make sure it's in a special place.
It will be in a special place.
The specialist place.
Yeah, he was a very special dog to our farm, right?
And hello, everybody, on a Saturday night.
Yeah, we're just now, what is it, 8:50, and we're just now fixing to cook dinner. Rachel is.
Yes, I'm going to go do that now.
All right, guys. Sorry if I missed your chats. I'm just jumping on here and showing you guys some stuff and talking a little bit. And I haven't even caught everybody's comments. So if you ask me a question or anything, feel free to do it again. Sorry about that.
I interrupted too much.
Kiss my grass. How are you? Where did you get the labels? They look great on the jars. That's an amazing picture of Bear. We got the labels from a website called stickeru.com, and they're not exactly cheap. So before we get any more, I'm going to do some research and try to compare some pricing because they were kind of expensive. What's going on, Subby84? Hey, Branson, you are on the list to buy one of these since you're local, right? He's been asking for a few years.
No.
Marge, hi from NP Ranch in Oregon. Nancy said, hi, Kaya.
Hi.
Hello from Claremore, KD5. How are you? Kathy, the Spanish goats are doing great. I think I got a video coming out in the morning. I think that's the one coming out in the morning. I pretty much focused just on the Spanish goats and talking about what's going on with the babies and all kinds of stuff with the goats. I think that video is just about the Spanish goats. Cynthia says, what would you like to change about your homestead and why? If I could change anything about the homestead, the number one thing we're dealing with right now that bothers me is when we first started our fencing, we did not use goat and sheep wire. We used field wire, and they get their heads stuck all the time because they got horns.
Every single day.
And the sheep and goat fencing is little 4x4 squares, and they can't get their head in there. So Beth says the labels are awesome. Yeah, they're a little small. This was kind of like a trial thing. We really liked the way the labels look. We wish they would have been a little bigger. The other problem we ran into is like the ball jars. A lot of places around here don't sell multiple types of jars. These are Kerr jars, and they have this imprint on the outside, but it's on the back. On the ball jars this year, the only ones we could find had it on both sides, so you couldn't even put a label on them. So a lot of our jars that we have, you can't put labels on, but that's what we had. We didn't want to have to go run around the state of Oklahoma trying to find jars that would work. Hey, United, how are you? Cafe Farms. Excellent. I put a new video of my main herd sire grazing. I seen that. Kathy, is that the one that you put that had the, I think it said 3-foot horn? Each one was 3 foot long. I think you were the one that posted that on Facebook. Okay, awesome. That's a beautiful looking buck. Debbie Young, hello, special family. Good seeing you all. Hey, Debbie, it's good to talk to you. Glad you got to stop by. I know it's late, guys. We haven't been on live here in a little while. We've been super busy, which is a good thing. Barb, I love your labels. Was gonna ask for one, but since they're so expensive, never mind. We have some. Uh-oh. Just got a bomb dropped on us. Farmall Fanatic. What's going on, buddy? Guys, if you guys are into antique tractors or anything like that, go check out Farmall Fanatic's channel. He's an up and coming channel. He's growing. He's got some farm stuff going on. He's got a lot of crops.
Boom.
Antique tractors and equipment. He's got a really cool channel that you don't see. I think he's the only channel on YouTube that has this type of stuff. All right, Rachel. Gaston Cannon says, locally here, the labels go on the lid.
See?
Go get one for me and I'll show them. Uh-oh.
Okay, I tried to tell Kevin that they would fit on the lid.
They fit on the lid. I
They
just don't
fit.
like the look.
And he's like, I don't like that. I said, well, that's where I'm putting them. So we had a little disagreement about that. I thought it looked fine. So I did a whole bunch with the stickers on the lid because of the design on the side of the jar. I thought they looked fine.
Kaya, put that up.
It's not Kaya, it's Skeeter that's doing it.
Oh.
Sorry, guys. We're loud around here.
Yeah, I was trying to look. I can't even remember what video I was posting tomorrow for sure. I think it's the one on the Spanish goats. Yeah, Spanish goat video is posting tomorrow. Winging it with Irish Colleen. There's Bodark Kiko's. I think I said that right. I don't know if that's how you guys pronounce it or not. Robert Hermson, just super chat, $2.99. I love your channel.
Thank you, Robert.
Thank you, Robert, and thank you, Farmall. Appreciate you guys. Ralph's Trucking, what's going on? And Carolyn says Rachel would make a zucchini bread recipe. You made zucchini bread, didn't you?
Yeah, but I didn't put it online.
No, she did make zucchini bread, but she didn't post it online. It was one of those days where we were hooked up outside and she came in and did it. We didn't get to make a video. It turned out great. Bodark Kiko says, yes, you are right.
Hey, tell them to check out Facebook. I put my recipe that I use.
Yeah, Rachel says she put her recipe on Facebook. Linda's House of Chill, what's going on? Are you still planning to put your Spanish buck with your Kikos? I don't know. I just hit up Daniel at Arms Family Homestead. He posted a video this morning. He picked up a new Kiko buck, and in that video, he had 2 young Kiko bucks that he had born on his farm this spring, and he had a nice dapple-looking Kiko buck. So I sent him a message to see if he wanted to sell it. If he does, we might make a trip down there and pick it up and put him up here with the Kiko nannies.
Cool.
If not, then we'll probably throw the Spanish buck in with them. But I'll explain a lot about that tomorrow in tomorrow's video. Actually, I talked about that. So, Scott Newby, what's going on, cousin? Hey, Mom. United we stand. Ain't it funny how varying the color of honey can be from hive to hive? Yeah, honey is amazing, and everything about bees is amazing.
Kaya?
Hey, don't get him all wild. Robert Hermson, what is the story behind your hat rainmaker? That's funny you say that, Robert. Check out the video tomorrow. There's a lot of explanation that goes into this. And here's another jar of honey. These are from the same hive. But this one has the label on top because this is one of the ball jars, and you can see the raised glass is on all 4 sides, actually. So you can't put a label on it. So I'm not a big fan of the ball jars. See if I can pull up my flashlight. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it turned out really clear with the exception of the bubbles in the top. For those of you that just jumped on, this is what our honey turned out. I had a lot of questions about how it looks. So it's pretty clear, looks good, except for right here, you got a few air bubbles, which should go away, I hope. We got in a hurry and just started bottling them. We were out there spinning honey at like midnight that night. So
Funny story today.
Kiss My Grass says, hold on. Kiss My Grass says, please tell Rachel I said thank you about the juice extractor video. I'm getting one.
It worked awesome.
It worked awesome.
Yeah, we were really pleased.
I'm actually looking forward. We don't have a lot of apples this year. Our apple trees are only 2 years old, but we do have a few trees that are loaded, and I'm looking forward to trying it out on our apple tree.
So speaking of the honey, time out because I got to tell a story. So talking about the honey, today Kevin was weed eating.
Don't tell them too much because that's in a video coming out in a couple days.
Well, they're special because they're on our live.
That's
they can
true.
watch the video too.
True.
So Kevin was weed eating and he comes running in the house. And I could tell he was like hurt, and he's always hurting himself because he's not very safe sometimes. So I said, what'd you do now? What do you need help with? So he was come in the bathroom, was like, help me. And he had on the first part of his bee suit, and honeybees was just falling off of him everywhere.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see. I don't know if you can see that right there. That's one of the many stings I got today. It wasn't good.
No, I can't even count how many stingers that I actually pulled out of his skin and his feet and his toes because they got in his Crocs and stung him.
I made the mistake of wearing Crocs and weeding around my beehives. I did have my bee suit on, but it rained all day. They were ticked off. And as soon as I got the weed or by their hives, I got hit by 4 different hives of bees. I had bees everywhere on me. I don't know if I got it on the security camera or not. I know I did on the front, but
I'm not joking. This is not an exaggeration. He brought in the house with him probably 50 bees. No joke. I am finding honeybees still all over the house. I opened and left the back door open because there was so many honeybees in the house, and they are just dead everywhere because they stung him. And then the ones that were live, I hope I got all of them out. So anyway,
I don't hear anymore.
Yeah, but I'm afraid they're going to be like in a blanket I pick up or something. I hardly ever get stung, knock on wood. Kevin's the one that always gets stung.
Yeah, I was just trying to hurry. Like I said, all day long it rained 30 minutes. It quit raining for 15 minutes, and it rained again. And I was trying to get the yard mowed. And while I was mowing, I mowed by the hives like I do every other time. And I got a warning. I had like 2 of them chase me about 100 yards, just buzzing in my face, giving me a little warning. So I went and mowed the rest of the yard, got done, put my bee suit on, went and mowed right by the hives. That went okay. As soon as I get the weed eater out,
bad mistake.
They were hitting me up. I got stung on the back a couple times. I said, okay, I can take it. And 5 seconds later, they were all over me, in my shoes, stinging my feet. And that's probably the worst thing I've ever had was on my big toe, right on the end. So anyways, I learned another lesson today. Always learning lessons here on the farm. Bodark says, I seen that video with Daniel. That spotted buckling looked good. Guys, Bodark is a fellow YouTuber, I guess you could say. I've been following him on Facebook for a long time. They have a YouTube channel. They have some Kiko goats. They don't have a lot of subscribers yet. They're just getting started on YouTube, but they have some really nice Kiko goats down in Texas. So if you guys get a chance and you want to go see some goats, go check out their channel as well.
I want to go to Texas.
Hey, Cam Patton, how are you? Scott Newby says, I did that a few weeks ago. Wearing Crocs is a bad idea, right on my big toe. Yeah, for some reason, I got them on both feet, on my right ankle and on my left big toe. But on my big toe, for some reason, I have a bruise on the end of it now. I don't know why, but it still hurts. Ken says, I don't think anyone looking to buy raw honey would consider the bubbles an issue. It looks great. Thanks, Ken. It tastes wonderful. We're super proud of this honey. It might end up being $50 a jar before we get rid of it. Got a lot of work into it. United says, I got naked in the yard once when I was mowing. Darn yellow jackets went up both pant legs. Yeah, I was stripping off my clothes on the front patio after I got Rachel's attention. I had stingers sticking all out of my skin. She had to go in the house and get tweezers and pull them out. Zachary, where do you get bees? I don't know what state you live in, Zachary, but almost every state has a bee club or a bee association. I got started on Facebook with some Facebook groups that have bees in Oklahoma, and every spring they will sell what they call a nook, and that's how you get started. You'll have to kind of research that a little more. Bodark says, I appreciate that. No problem, buddy. Crystal Creek, makes me feel good paying $15 a quart knowing beekeepers work so hard for the honey. You got to be careful. A lot of people buy you know, you can go to like some stores. I'm not going to say just grocery stores. I've seen it in all kinds of stores. So you go to stores to get groceries or go get farm equipment. I've seen it at Atwoods. If you guys know what Atwoods is, it says honey on their label and on their jar. But if you actually look at some of the ingredients on a lot of it, they actually use a filler, which is corn syrup or high fructose corn syrup, which is horrible for you. So it's not real honey. A lot of people are tricked. And you might see someone selling honey for like $8 a pint or even cheaper sometimes. You got to watch it because there's a lot of scammers out there. You can buy buckets of honey for really cheap, but it's not really honey. It's got a lot of corn syrup in it and a bunch of other stuff. I don't know what all is in it, but we know that this came right off of our farm, so this means a lot to us. And you know, it ain't even really worth selling, in my opinion, because the amount of money that we put into it and the work, it really isn't worth it to me. But
We're emotionally attached.
yeah, we're emotionally attached. Redneck Okie, Rachel, if you go to Texas, you got to stop at Buc-ee's. I've never been to Buc-ee's. I know it's like a huge convenience store that has everything in it.
Well,
It's well known. I've seen it when I went to Texas, but we didn't stop. Yeah, it's huge.
I'm pretty upset that we can't go visit Gillies.
Yeah, Gillies burnt down.
Yeah, I'm devastated.
Kiss my grass. My niece got stung mowing my parents' yard as she was fighting them. She looked down. There was a coy wolf staring at her. Wow.
That's scary.
Jeffrey Jones, not tweezers, knife edge. Yeah, I was in pain, Jeffrey. I didn't have time to do anything. I was just trying to get her attention because I had stingers everywhere. Red wasp are the worst. My worst stings have been from yellow jackets down in the ground as I was brush hogging on the tractor. I had to jump off the tractor. I threw it in neutral, jumped off the tractor, and I had to go back like an hour later. This was years ago before I considered myself a beekeeper. I didn't have any suit or anything. I had to wait till dark and go out with some gasoline. I found the hole, poured the gasoline down in there, and was able to get the tractor put up. But that was a bad deal. Them yellow jackets hurt bad.
Was it a ground hornet or a yellow jacket?
I don't know. I think it was
big. It was huge.
yellow jackets.
Yeah,
They make their hives in the ground.
I thought it was bigger than a yellow jacket.
I don't know. I don't think so. All right, Crystal Creek says only local honey. And that's another thing. So the benefit of honey is there's a lot of benefits to it, but one thing is it never goes bad if it's done right. If someone harvests honey before it's actually the moisture content's taken out from the bees, if it's not capped, it's going to ferment or kind of spoil. So you guys seen the video. Ours had all the wax cappings on it. It was fully, I don't know the word for it.
Fully filled.
Well, it's fully sealed, but the moisture content, whatever that's called, they get it down to like 18% or whatever. I don't know for sure the number, but anyways, local honey is really good for your allergies. And they say like what, 10 or 12 miles from where you live, that's where you need to try to get the honey from. Because the pollen that you're breathing in and all this and that, the bees take it back and eat it and all that, and they get it in the honey. So you're actually eating pollen. The way we filtered it, some people filter it even more than we do, and it takes all that good stuff out of it. Yeah, but some people filter through like, I don't know, they filter it like super fine filters where it takes all the pollen and stuff out. Or some people even heat it up, which that kills the good enzymes and stuff in the honey. Off Kilter Homestead, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by.
No more room in here.
Yes, yellow jackets do chase you for a long ways. And the bad thing about yellow jackets are they can sting you more than once. When honeybees sting you, they die, but their stinger stays in you and it just keeps pumping. Grandpa's Farm rides again. What's up, kids? How is everyone? We're doing good, Grandpa's Farm. Thanks for stopping by. Half wolf, half coyote. They are huge. Robert, I had sores and toothaches. I let honey sit in my mouth. It relieved the pain and helped heal my mouth. That's my bee story. All right, so everybody says when you get stung, you're supposed to rub honey on it. Well, I kept telling Rachel, I was like, go get the honey, but she already grabbed something. I don't know what it was. And she was pulling all the stingers out before I could tell her to go get the honey. She was already rubbing some kind of cream stuff on me, so
My magic cream.
it was already too late. Guys, sorry if I missed your comments. Don't get mad at me. Sometimes this chat deal starts going so fast that I can't keep up with it. And this sign up here, guys, this is a metal sign. We actually have a bigger one, but this is a metal sign we got hanging on our wall that was actually printed for us in Branson, Missouri at Silver Dollar City. It turned out really great. We have a bigger one we're going to hang outside somewhere. Is springtime the best to start a hive? Yes, Rob, that's the best time to start a hive. Jeffrey says baking soda paste. Deborah says, hey, Kevin and Rachel. United We Stand says 3 tablespoons twice a day. Formal, nice. Garvin Gardens says, good evening. Good evening to you, Garvin. Oh, by the way, native bees are everywhere. Most don't sting or are aggressive, so don't freak out at every bee. I walk in my clover barefoot with bees all over them of different types. Yeah, there's all kinds of bees around. Not all the bees you see are honeybees or bumblebees. There's all kinds of little bees, and they all serve their part to be pollinators, which is super important. Put an angle on that. Come here, I'll show you. No, come here. One Lost Dude, what's going on? One Lost Dude says, Kevin, how much do hive bodies run in your area? So if you're starting in the springtime and people sell nooks, I think they're about $165, and that comes with 5 frames of brood and pollen. So you want to use this fine side. If it's already a knife that's pretty sharp, or, and just put an angle on it. Do it a couple of times each direction, but like this. Like, see how that is right there? Follow that angle. And make sure when you're striding it down that you get the whole length of, like that. But
Fine,
then take a towel and wipe it off.
Yes, dear.
Sorry, Rachel's just now starting to cook dinner at 9 o'clock, and she's trying to sharpen a knife. Cam Patton, thanks for stopping by. Michael Conley, if someone is thinking of starting a channel, what would be the first thing you would recommend? So the first thing on a YouTube channel, Michael, a lot of people try to start YouTube channels, and it's very hard. People don't understand how hard it is to make a video, edit, and post it, and to be comfortable doing it. You guys that have been following me know how long it took me, and I'm not saying I'm good at it by no means. But at first, I was very uncomfortable, and it's super hard to talk, even in front of a camera. It's just weird. It's something different that you never do. The main thing you need to do is before you start, get a game plan over the content that you want to do your videos over, and be consistent. Set yourself a goal. Set yourself a goal of posting 1 video a week, and that will keep you practicing, because that's the only way you're going to get better at it. Ken, I even let my tea cool down a bit before I add raw honey to it. That's a good idea, Ken, because if honey's heated up above 160 degrees, I believe, it starts kind of killing the good enzymes. Glorious says, hi, Kevin and Rachel.
Hello.
Hey, Gloria. Off Kilter Homestead. BS Paste Works Wonders makes a great drawing salve. I even use it for deep splinters. Never heard of it. Or are you talking about baking soda paste? Yeah. Kiss my grass. Have a great night, Camp Patton. See you later, Camp Patton. Crystal Creek Farm says, come up with a good short name. Crystal Creek, are you saying that your name and my name's too long? Nancy says, please hit the thumbs up. Yes, guys, hit the thumbs up, please. Michael said, thank you. Love watching you all. Sue Quiss's Family Homestead. Hey, Kevin and Rachel. What's going on, Sue Quiss's? Thanks for stopping by. Grammy Karen, first live of yours that I have caught. Grammy Karen, thanks for stopping by our live stream. I know it's kind of late, but we were super busy all day long, trying to be busy. And we'd have to come in the house and dry off because it just rained and rained and rained. Jay Holcomb, hi, Kevin and Rachel. Sorry I'm late. I just love y'all's channel. I'm not too far from you. I'm right outside of Springfield, Missouri. I just love your channel. Jay, that's awesome. Thank you for the kind words. Thanks for stopping by our live stream as well. Diana Mulliken, short name, how about Daisy? United We Stand says a wad of chewing tobacco works good too. And you're right. We have used that a lot of times on the kids, especially when they get the red wasp stings. Seems like you can take some chewing tobacco, put it in your mouth and get it all moist, and then put it on a sting and put a Band-Aid over it, and it draws out the pain and draws out whatever the wasp sting you with.
I was just trying to hurry.
Oh, I know.
Because you were crying.
I had too many stings to worry about it. Daryl Campbell, good night to all. See you later, Daryl. Thanks for stopping by. James Crow, glad to join you guys this evening. Thanks for stopping by, James. Crystal Creek Farm, mix 2 capfuls of apple cider vinegar, 1 teaspoon of honey to a cup of water, makes everything better. Apple cider vinegar is very good for you as well. Farmall says, hit the thumbs up. Tanya Jenkins, hi everyone. What's going on, Tanya? Huh? Poppy's Funny Farm. So what's for dinner? Chicken fried steak and what else?
Chicken fried steak, gravy, mashed potatoes, and green beans.
I'll show you what she's doing right now if I can. She's peeling some of those tomatoes we grew in our garden. Is it showing them on there?
I don't know. They can't see. I don't think you guys can see that. It's
Yeah.
too far away.
Right now she's peeling some farm fresh tomatoes. I'll tell you that much. What else you got?
I'm frying chicken fried steak,
Mashed potatoes.
mashed potatoes, green beans, and I'll do gravy. Good old country comfort.
Yep, it's super late to be eating stuff like that, but we don't care. Tanya says, almost missed you guys this evening. One Lost Dude says, did Rachel say you was crying? No, she did not say that.
He was crying.
I wasn't crying, I promise. I felt like it.
He said, call the ambulance.
No, I didn't.
I'm just kidding. He didn't. I like to give him a hard time.
Scott Newby says, straight bleach on the sting works best for me. I've never tried bleach. I got some Levi Garrett that I keep in my truck just for that purpose. I don't chew tobacco, but the kids are always getting stung, and the tobacco works really good.
Kevin,
Yeah, I get stung a lot too, but Noah's Ark, pretty kitchen. Thank you, Noah's Ark. Jerry Wyatt says, love your kitchen, Rachel.
Thank you.
Jeffrey Jones says, looks like a cooking show. Are you the Pioneer Woman?
I taught Pioneer Woman.
Yeah, right. You're not even half her age.
Shut up.
Deborah says, yum, be there soon. Do you grow your own potatoes? We usually do, and we did not this year.
Yeah, why didn't we?
Tanya, I was just telling everybody I got stung by my four of my beehives today as I was weed eating in the yard. It wasn't good. I got six or seven stings.
More than that.
Well, that actually really hurt.
I pulled out a bunch of things.
Crystal Creek, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time. Tanya says, hey, Rachel.
Hello, Tanya.
Debbie Young says, Kevin, did you ever try tomatoes on toast with a little bit of mayo? I have not. So you're saying to try it without any bacon or anything, right? And that's the reason I never try it, because every time we have sandwiches or anything with the tomatoes, we always have bacon. I put bacon on there every time because it's just, I don't know, it's like a have to, I guess, for me.
Comfort.
No, I don't know, it's just, you only get a small window in summertime where you have actual homegrown garden tomatoes. I can't stand going to any restaurant and ordering a cheeseburger and they put a white tomato on there that has no flavor. I cannot stand it. So whenever I'm eating tomato sandwiches at home in the summertime with our own tomatoes, I don't know, we always eat bacon tomato sandwiches. Try to enjoy it while we got it. United says, laugh out loud. I was running in circles, stripping off clothes, jumping up and down, and cussing when those yellow jackets got up my drawers. Yeah, that's not good. One lost dude. Could you close entrance before you weed eat next time? You probably could, but I'm not going to because there's so many of them out, doing their work, coming in and out. I don't want to mess them up. Tomatoes on toast for bee stings. And black pepper. Rob, thanks for stopping by, and good night to you as well. Deborah says, actually, my mom used to make them with bacon. I'm sure I've had tomato bacon sandwiches on toast. I'm sure I have. And they're just as good as regular bread. I don't think I've ever had just toast and tomatoes, though, is what I meant earlier. Jerry says, tomato and cucumber sandwich with mayonnaise is good too.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, it does sound good.
I'm starving.
Ken says, yes, tomato sandwiches. I eat those. Toast, tomatoes, mayo, and a little pepper. Heck yeah. Salt and pepper. Joe, I don't seem to have problems with any bees, and I am outside in my garden a great deal.
The bees just really like you. So.
Jeffrey says, we had a seed error, cherry tomatoes only. Yikes. I think we planted 2 cherry tomatoes, and them things are putting on like crazy. So many tomatoes. We have 1 regular red cherry tomato and 1 yellow sun sugar tomato plant. Kiss My Grass says, if Yellow Jackets got up my drawers, this wheelchair bound lady would get up and run. One Lost Dude says, bacon grease works on bee stings too. You're probably right. Gloria, good night. Y'all take care and God bless. Thanks for stopping by, Gloria. Deborah says she put cheese, tomatoes, and bacon. Noah's Ark. Oh, cheese. Everything is better with cheese. That's for sure. And I don't like bacon on everything. Some people like bacon flavored butter and bacon flavored maple syrup or whatever. I don't. I just like bacon and bacon tomato sandwiches.
Bacon, 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 bacon.
I don't even like bacon bits or bacon. I don't like all that bacon flavor stuff. If I want to eat bacon, I just want bacon. But yes, I love bacon. See you later, Deborah. Everybody's going to bed. We got on here too late.
We're night owls. Anyway.
Our garden's been keeping us busy every weekend. It seems like we've been canning until midnight. Last Saturday night, we were extracting honey until 1 o'clock in the morning. That was a late video, too. Gloria just says, $5 super chat for more tobacco for your bee stings. Thanks, Gloria. Actually, the tobacco in my truck is like a year old, so it does need to be replaced. It gets a little dry. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. We really do appreciate that. So no bacon fried Twinkies for Kevin. No, that sounds disgusting. Ken says, I'm playing Minecraft. I'm not going to bed anytime soon. Laugh out loud. You like Minecraft, huh, Ken? Tanya says, that's funny, Kevin. Laugh out loud. How much honey did you end up with? For those of you that are just jumping on or didn't hear me at the first, we ended up with 23 pints, 11 half pints, and 2 quarts of honey. And I think that equals about, what, 2.5 to 3 gallons of honey, something like that. Joe Henning, I am getting ready to go out. It is only 7:30 here in the West. Oh, yeah. So in the East, it's already 10:30.
Oh, going out. What's that like?
I don't know.
I forgot what that was.
Gloria says y'all are welcome. Thank you so much again, Gloria. You're awesome. It does sound disgusting. Grammy Karen, I'm always curious how folks come up with their channel names. Grammy Karen, I don't know if you've seen the old videos we did or not, but kind of explained a little bit about ours, Hidden Heights Farm, and we actually made a video this evening, and we talked about that as well. Hidden Heights Farms to us is because we're so secluded out here in the country, and we live on an elevated ridge or a hill here in northeast Oklahoma, and we have an awesome view. So it's just kind of hidden back in the woods, and we just kind of threw that name together. United We Stand says, I picked up a piece of black plastic laying by an outbuilding once, and I felt something heavy shaking on my pant leg. When I threw the plastic down, there was a copperhead with its fangs stuck. Eee. Jerry Sanders, I watch you, Dutch, and Daniel as much as I can. You're getting to be the most informative of everyone. Thanks. All I can do more, but we try hard, Jerry. Thank you for those kind words. I know Daniel and Dutch, their channels have blown up. Daniel's is really blowing up. I think he's up to like 160,000 subscribers. I don't know how in the world they get out there and find all these subscribers, or how they, I don't know how it works for sure. I'm happy with what we got. We're doing awesome. I'm very thankful. I couldn't imagine hitting 100,000 subscribers though. It's nice being a small channel in a way, because the same people are on here over and over, and we remember you guys. If we had 100,000 people, it'd be hard to keep up with the comments and keep up with the live streams and all that. So it's kind of a good thing, Joe Henning, not that kind of going out. I have a garden to check out. Like you guys, we don't really go out that much. She's not going out on the town. She's going out in the garden like we do. That is exciting. Ken says, Minecraft is my homestead. Crops, livestock, and fishing. You sound like Caleb, Ken. My son, Caleb. Grammy Karen, very nice. I will have to watch some of the older videos. Grammy Karen, we got a video coming out this week, and we kind of explained about the whole name thing in that as well. United we stand on my pants leg trying to get free. Then the copperhead shook loose. He coiled up to his strike again, but then I was 4 foot running in the air. Yikes. Hey, there's old Desert Dog. What's going on, buddy? Glad you could stop by.
Did you tell them about our sign?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I hope I don't burn the chicken fried steak.
Nah.
I'm really
Just
bad
don't forget it.
forgetting.
My daughter is Jen from Stivers Homestead. They have surely grown.
Oh, yeah, we watched them.
Yeah. There's Monica from Kissimmee, Florida. What's going on, Monica? Thanks for stopping in again.
Thanks for joining us, everybody.
United says, and to think I started to mow in shorts that day. Yeah, you would
Oh my
have
gosh.
had some poison in you or venom. Is that a spider on the wall behind you? It's either a spider or a bee.
Where?
I don't know. I don't see nothing. It could have been. Wouldn't surprise me.
I don't see nothing.
One lost dude. Not saying Arms is doing this, but some channels actually buy subs. Yeah, I don't want to do that. If you get caught, you can get banned as well.
How do you buy stuff?
You can go to websites and I don't know. You can do it somehow. But if Google or YouTube finds out, they will ban your channel. Tanya says, we kind of feel like we know all of you guys. That's right. Oh, Old 60 Armory says a spatula. Spatula. Never mow in shorts. I mow in shorts all the time and my knees get sunburned. Jerry says, you do have a beautiful place with a view that's gorgeous. It reminds me where I was raised in Oregon. I'm in Arky now since 1963 and love it. Jerry, I'm going to have to say Arkansas is probably, as far as the natural scenery and stuff, is probably the prettiest state that we've ever been to, or I've ever been to. And I've been to Virginia. I've been to a lot of places, and Arkansas is awesome.
I think it's beautiful.
Rick Martin says, loved your honey extraction video. Thank you, Rick. Jill, good evening from Michigan. Love your channel. Hey, Jill, thanks for stopping in. Hey, Mower Medic, what's going on? Mower Medic is the one that won our Blackberry Jelly, and he's in here. Glad to see all you guys stopping in. Desert Dog says, I just got here at 42 minutes, missed the first part. I'll go back and watch. So basically, Desert Dog, we were just talking about our honey. I don't know if you guys watched the honey video. The honey cleared up. It's hard to tell in here because it's kind of dark, but still got some air here at the top, little air bubbles. But as far as the honey, it's pretty clear, and it tastes great. It turned out awesome. We're super, super proud of it. Kiss My Grass Acres, yes, you can buy subs somehow online, but I think if your channel gets caught doing it, YouTube will ban your channel.
It's illegal.
Yeah, it's not good. United Stand looks like a thumbtack. I don't know what they're talking about for sure. I don't know what it is. Mower Medic says, we really want to get into beekeeping. Any advice for the beginner? Mower Medic, we jumped in head first into the beekeeping deal, and we struggled for a couple years getting on YouTube. And if you know anyone around close to you that can kind of mentor you, that's what I would recommend, because we went at it just trying to learn all on our own and trial and error, and it's super expensive. So be ready to spend some money, Mower Medic. That's the most advice I can give you. Before you get into buying it, find another beekeeper in your area. Go send them a message, call them, whatever, and see if you can go over to their house and just kind of get into some of the hives a few times. It's not for everybody. Some people don't like it. Hey, buddy, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by. Redneck Okie says, y'all go hit the like button, please. Tanya says, I highly doubt that Arms is buying subs or Dutch. I just think people just like their channel. Yeah, you're right, Tanya. I think people just, they get into the algorithms on YouTube, and YouTube throws them out there for recommended. Hey, keeping it Dutch. What's going on, buddy? No, they're not saying you're buying subs. Someone said that Daniel's growing super fast and you can buy subs. So I was just explaining it to him. I was telling them that you will get banned and you will no longer have a YouTube channel if you buy subs. And they know, they track the IP addresses of the people that sub, or supposedly the username that subs your channel. And if it's like a foreign name, or there's 100 different names off of one IP address, they know, and they're super smart. I mean, it is Google, so they know everything. So it's not even worth trying. If I'm going to grow my channel, I want it to be legit people just like all you guys jumping in here. You know, you can have 100,000 subs if you buy them, but if you do live streams and do videos, you're not going to get any comments from them fake subs, so it ain't worth it. Debbie Young, gonna go. Great seeing you. Got to put my phone on the charger tonight, and see y'all later. See you later, Debbie. Thanks for stopping in. I love watching you, Daniel, and Dutch. You three teach and inspire me to do different stuff in my garden and my animals. That's awesome, Zachary. That's what we're here for. That's the stuff we like to hear about. Thanks for that, and thanks for watching us. Laura says, hello, Kevin. Smile and hot lips. Hope all is well. Buddy, you should have a lot more subs. You have good videos. We're trying, buddy. We need more people to share our videos. I think if more people shared our videos on their social media and stuff like that, I think we would grow a lot faster. But like Dutch says, he just said organic growth, and that's what we're trying to do. Kelly Gass, I love Daniel's channel. Found you through his channel. Awesome. Thank you. Keeping it Dutch. Rick, who is Dan? John Ames. Hey, buddy. What's going on, John? Kiss my grass. We started small and plan to work up. Do it honestly. That's the only way to do it. There's no reason to cheat the system. Here's the deal. If people don't like our channel, they're not going to sub us. So, you know, it like I said earlier, if you guys were on, it takes a long time to get comfortable in front of a camera, making videos, and experience in editing, and experience on talking on your content and this and that. It takes a lot of time. And we've really only been doing this since like February. And Dutch and Daniel has been doing it for years. And, you know, the subs show that people like their content and they keep growing. So having good friends like Dutch, it really helps out. He's the one that pushed us to keep on with our YouTube channel when we first got started. So we just keep doing it. And now we're hooked on it. We like it. We like doing the videos. We like talking to all you guys. Every video we make, you know, we read every comment. I don't always get a chance to reply as quickly as I'd like to, being both of us work full time and such. You know, we can't just stay on YouTube all the time and, you know, reply quickly, but we try to reply to everything. Do you sell your goats or are using them for meat and milk? Right now, we're trying to build our herd up. Some of the Kikos that we're fixing to get bred, we will be butchering some of their offspring when they get to size. But all of our goats that we have on the farm are strictly for meat. What's going on, Tasha L? Jerry White, I started watching you and Daniel through Dutch and others through you and Daniel and so forth. Jerry, that's kind of the magic with YouTube. You know, I like to say we have kind of a homesteading community. We all cover different content and such, but it all goes back to the basics of living. We all kind of have our own strengths on animals we raise and gardens, and Dutch has the sheep, we have goats, but we all kind of have similar content that plays back and forth with each other's channels, so it's pretty cool. And I know Dutch knows Daniel at Arms Family real well. I haven't got a chance to meet him yet. I hope to meet him sometime. Like I was saying earlier, I just sent him a message about trying to buy one of his young Kiko bucks from him. That way we can just put that young Kiko buck he has in with our Kiko nannies, and we'll have our Spanish herd and then have a Kiko herd. I don't know. We'll see. Love your content. So down to earth. Thank you, Jill. Clara Lovato, found your channel. Kiss My Grass says, that's what we're trying to do. We only have had this channel since the last of May. Kiss My Grass, how many subscribers are you up to now? Yeah, I say subs, but Keeping It Dutch says, Kevin, is the super chat active tonight? I don't know. It don't show up on my screen. Yes, it's active. I mean, yeah, people's been Farmall, and I've had some other people super chat. So yeah, it's working.
Girl.
United We Stand says, have you processed that goat yet, Dutch? Kelly Gast, how is the mama goat that was bottle raised, the one who had the baby and now has a friend? Kelly, she's doing awesome. I actually, tomorrow morning at 6 a.m., I have a video coming out that we'll post on YouTube that is strictly over our Spanish goats. We've been getting a lot of questions, and I haven't really focused on them here lately. But tomorrow morning, I kind of talk a little bit about all that, so be sure to check that out. Rick Martin says, another good channel I like is Lumna Acres. Check them out. Yes, Rick, Lumna Acres does have an awesome channel. He's growing really fast as well. He just completed, well, I don't know if he's done, but he's been doing a barn build all by himself pretty much, and that's very interesting. Redneck Okie says, Keeping It Dutch, it looks like Super Chat is up. Keeping It Dutch says, Kevin, you need to collaborate with some other channels. Yeah, I know. That's the only way to succeed on YouTube, and we're learning that. I'm getting more comfortable at this, and I need to. My next step or my next goal is to start collaborating with some other channels. About similar in size. That would be my goal. If I could find some channels anywhere from 1,000 to 10,000 subscribers, and we can help each other out doing content and such. That's the goal. Joe Henning says, time to play in the yard and garden. So good night. You all enjoy your dinner.
Good night. Actually, I was just cooking dinner with Mom.
Yeah, you're learning to cook.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
You're learning to make gravy, Dad.
You are?
And I'm learning to make, well, I'm not learning to make anything, but.
You're just learning to make gravy.
Mm-hmm.
You start getting up and making biscuits and gravy now.
But I am learning how to do things.
Dutch, did you see these labels? I couldn't remember if I ever showed you or not. You ever watch Cog Hill? It's funny and informative. I watched Cog Hill. Someone said, when are you going to breed your goats? We don't plan to breed them until at least a couple more months, so they'll start having babies, hopefully in March. We don't want any winter babies. Everybody said, hi, Kaya.
Hi. Hi. Hi.
Man, you get so many trolls on here. Dutch, you see all those people saying those dumb comments here and there? I've been trying to block them, but. Piper Homestead, good evening from southeastern Colorado. Rick Martin. Dan's got a new jerk face. Yep.
Oh,
Bless you.
thank you.
United we stand. You've got a shadow. Hi, Kaya. Yeah, she's bouncing back and forth.
Hi.
Come get your shirt.
Kiss my grass. We were excited when we hit 100. So when we hit 163, I was jumping with joy. Well, as much as you can jump being in a chair.
That's awesome.
Hey, man.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
Here's the deal. Kiss my grass. If you keep posting content, keep posting content constantly. Don't give up. Sometimes you wake up and you're thinking, man, I need to make a video today, but I just don't know what to do. Just try to plan it out. Try to stay constant. Make a goal of posting a video once every week or once every 7 or 10 days. Just starting out. It's hard when you're small. I'm telling you.
It is, and just stay, like Kevin said.
The bigger you get, the more subscribers you get, is what I'm saying.
Stay consistent.
Stay consistent. The more people that start commenting on your videos and the more subscribers you get, it makes it a lot more funner when you actually have people reacting to your videos and commenting and asking questions and giving you ideas for content. So,
And you guys, your positive comments keep us going.
right.
I mean, that is the whole reason it has been a week from where for Kevin and I, like a horrible week. It's been very trying. So all of y'all's positive comments has kept us going and I think made us maybe realize kind of what our purpose might be. I don't know if any of you guys out there search for, what your purpose might be or something that you can do to help others. And I think we kind of found ours. And I've realized that this week just by doing, reading comments and different things. So thank you guys.
Yeah, keep the comments coming.
All the kind comments. It has really helped us.
Be careful with that knife, Kaya.
Kaya,
Hey.
Down.
You'll cut your finger off.
There's your shirt, babe.
Kaya looks like a mini Rachel, that's for sure. Joyce, hello, Kevin from Southwest Michigan. What's going on, Joyce? Thank you for stopping in. Hey, guys, if you haven't hit that thumbs up for me if you don't mind. Kiss My Grass says we are trying to make one a week. Kiss My Grass, that's all you can do. I mean, set yourself a goal and keep the content coming. Wendy Bayer Castaldo, $5 super chat. And she says, I love your bee bloopers, Kevin. So yeah, that was I had to kind of edit out a little bit. I might have said a couple bad words, but I left a lot of them in. So thank you so much, Wendy, for the super chat. You guys are awesome. All you guys that sent the super chat tonight, we really appreciate it. The last one that sent the $5 super chat, she says it was to buy more tobacco for all my bee stings.
Tell them about Mom pulling up
Wendy
your
Bayer
tobacco.
Castaldo, thank you so much. I'm glad you like the bloopers.
Thank you, Wendy.
Thank you.
Tell them about Mom pulling up your tobacco plants.
Yeah, I had some traditional Cherokee tobacco seeds that Cherokee Nation sent me this year to plant. And they have a seed bank from dating, I don't know how far back, all the way back to where the Cherokees were still in the eastern United States, back in North Carolina, Georgia, all that. And they got a seed bank of all these seeds, and they've just been planting them every year and getting more seeds and trying to keep them going. Well, this year they sent me some for my garden, and I had some planted in my raised beds around my tomato plants, and they were doing awesome. And Rachel's mom came over and was picking some tomatoes, and she thought they were weeds. So she picked them out. So I don't have any tobacco plants anymore. Joyce says, love your videos. Thank you, Joyce. Rick says, the bloopers cracked me up.
Oh, shoot.
What's going on, 918 Outdoors? There's my old buddy, Austin. Dutch says, everyone go sub 918 Outdoors. He is Kevin's boss. That is not true. You can go check out his channel and sub him, though, but he's not my boss, I promise.
I am.
One Lost Dude, why is YouTube shutting off comments for channels that show their children? One Lost Dude, from what I understand, I haven't got an email yet, but it's because the pedophiles and all these weirdos are getting on all these channels with videos with kids and saying bad stuff, and YouTube's not going to put up with it. So that's the only way I think that they can monitor it, is to keep the kids off the videos and the live streams by themselves. Kelly Gass, bloopers are really fun and funny, and I think curse words are funny.
Hey.
I try hard to not cuss, but sometimes things happen and a word slips out here and there. But
We're human.
yeah, I'm not nowhere near perfect. So, BJ, can you make a living out of your YouTube channels? Just curious. I'm not gonna say I can make a living out of YouTube. Not even if I made a lot of money at it, because here's the deal. Google is the boss of YouTube. If Google doesn't like something you're doing, or YouTube don't like something you're doing, they ban your channel. That's it. You're done. So I'm not going to ever count on just YouTube unless I have like 1 million subscribers and I'm making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year or something like that. But no, I'm not going to say that. Dutch makes a living out of YouTube, right, Dutch? His actual job, we work for the same company, and 918 Outdoors works for the same company as me and Dutch, but Dutch just does it for a hobby. Dutch just works for a hobby. YouTube's his real job.
YouTube can take it away at any time.
Yeah. YouTube's just like working for a company. I mean, they can get rid of you at any time. United We Stand says the Cherokee are still here, Kevin. Not this one, United. I'm here in Oklahoma. My family's part of the ones that were on the trail out west. Koala Boundary. Check them out.
Thank you.
Rachel is your boss. Laugh out loud. My husband used tobacco for bee stings growing up. Yuck, but he was from Mississippi, so that is what the South does.
You like it? Good.
Bonnie, hi from North Carolina. Went out for my birthday with my hubby. Hey, Bonnie, thanks for stopping in. Happy birthday, by the way. Hope you had a good birthday today, Bonnie.
Happy birthday
To you.
Dutch says, haha, don't say never.
Thank you.
Dan makes a living with his channel, he said. Daniel is a highway patrol for the state of Oklahoma, but yeah, he makes more money on YouTube than he does for his real job. Jerry says, good night, Hidden Heights. See you tomorrow. The old lady needs her beauty rest. It's going to have to be a long rest. Kevin, I slip up with a few colorful words too, like most people do. Thanks for stopping by, Jerry.
Good night.
There is a channel making 1 million a month. Golly.
Wow.
That's crazy. So I got 85 people in here. It just keeps growing. So I'm not going to get off yet.
You want me to bring you your plate?
No, I'm not going to eat in front of them. United We Stand. The Cherokee own their land here, Kevin. They have an outdoor show called Onto These Hills. Check them out. Google Koala Boundary. I will do that, United. Buddy, we have not got a new dog yet. And thank God nothing has happened to none of our animals over there. So I think Mr. Tom Turkey's helping protect everybody. Laura says, have not seen all the honey videos, so we'll enjoy the bloopers. Smile, will you? Yeah, everybody sounds like Rachel, always saying I don't smile because I take everything too serious. But yeah, here pretty quick. 918 Outdoors is going to take me and Dutch on a hog hunt. 918 Outdoors, his channel is based on pretty much hog hunting. He hunts hogs with hog dogs. He raises dogs. And I'm not going to talk too much about it, but you go check him out if you're interested. Some of it is very interesting, and some people don't like watching it because the hogs squeal a little bit and stuff. But anyways, it's pretty interesting. Hopefully, me and Dutch can get with 918 Outdoors here pretty quick when it cools down a little bit, and we'll go try to film us a hog hunt here in northeast Oklahoma, because these things get pretty big and they're starting to tear up everybody's land around here. Keeping it Dutch. Keep up the great work, Kevin and Rachel. And this time next year, you may be talking about doing YouTube full time. You never know. You never know, Dutch. That'd be nice. You need to borrow Dutch Kiko buck to breed with your Kiko does. Hey, Dutch, bring that buck over before you execute him next week and put him in your freezer. What's Rachel making? She just made chicken fried steak, mashed potatoes. She cut up some homegrown tomatoes. What else she got up there? Gravy. Green beans. It's 10 o'clock. You're not supposed to eat stuff like that, but we've been outside working. We just came in a little bit ago. Bonnie says, thanks, y'all. I love the honey vlog. That was so neat to see. Thank you, Bonnie.
Love you.
United, the Cherokee has never left. They refuse to follow Ross and consider him a traitor. Yeah, that's another story, United. Nancy, thank you for a fun night. Time for bed. Good night, all. Good night, Nancy. Thanks for stopping by. Tasha says, me and my husband put a 1,300-pound hog in the freezer last year, and it sure was good meat, too. Wow, that's a huge one. Man, how'd you get a freezer big enough to hold that thing? That's as big as a cow. 1,300 pound.
Oh my gosh.
Piper Homestead, it's like an epidemic in Texas. All the wild hogs are horrible. Yeah, they're bad in Texas. They're bad here. They tear up a lot of farmland, a lot of crops, and they're so bad they're even getting in just people's yards, tearing up people's yards. Wendy says, would you eat the hogs or are they tough to eat? I have not ate a wild hog myself.
Thank you. It was really good.
But I know Austin over at 918 Outdoors, if he's going to go kill a hog, he usually tries to find some family that would like to have it. And if we take one, we always try to donate it or something to somebody that actually would use it and eat it. I'm not one to just kill animals for no reason. So, hey Dutch, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you.
Thank you, Mom.
Dutch says, I got to go edit the video of me castrating that Kiko.
Go brush your teeth.
Bad in Florida too, along with boa constrictors. Eee.
Shut
I can deal with the hogs, Kelly. I don't like the sneaky snakes that are big enough to eat people. That's crazy. I wish I could eat pig meat. I swell like a water balloon when I do. I've actually heard that from a couple other people, like they're allergic to pork. I don't know. I don't know if it's an allergic reaction or something else. Tasha L, if you get an older hog, it will be tough to eat, but you'll get a young one. They're easy to eat and they're easy to cut up. Shirley Moore, good night, Dutch. Soak them in brine water, salt, sugar, spice, smoke. The wild hog may be honey glazed. That sounds good. United says, I could talk all night about the Cherokee history. The Cherokee here are almost all full-blooded and follow the old social systems. Yeah, I'm really intrigued by the Cherokee history. I've taken a lot of classes on it and read a lot of books.
Thank you for listening.
You're welcome.
All right, guys, I'm going to call it a night. I'm starving and dinner is done, so I want to thank everybody for stopping on tonight and chatting. If you guys haven't hit that thumbs up, hit that thumbs up. And like I said, I got a video coming out at 6 in the morning. That's just over the Spanish goats, showing a little update on them and the 6-pack. So check that out and leave a comment. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for stopping in. Thanks for the ones that gave me the super chat. And we will see you guys next time.